Hi, everybody. All right, here we are. We are at Module 5. Let's get started. So this module, we're going to be going over autism and medical assisting careers. This is probably my favorite module out of all of them. I am one of the medical assistant program instructors, so I do have a lot of information on medical assisting in terms of just my knowledge base. But I also spent a lot of time in my career in nursing, working in mental health. So I think mental health is a very, very important part of overall healthcare. I think it is often too many times overlooked, and I think there needs to be more and more awareness in regards to mental health and mental illness, and there's too big of a stigma attached to it right now, so it's just very near and dear to my heart. So we're going to start with the learning content, and then we will go from there. Okay, so week 13 is going to be a review of autism. So you guys will go ahead and check out the link for autism technician training through Fresno City College. So if this is something that you're interested in, there's some good information there. It is not very in-depth in terms of, like radiology technology or respiratory care. It's not as long of an education process. So, if you're just looking for something maybe more short term in terms of your education, maybe unsure of what you want to do, this may be a good option for you. Week 14, we're going to be focusing on mental health awareness, and the mental health diagnosis that we are going to be focusing on is going to be autism. I thought it was a good idea since you're going to be reviewing autism technician training in week 13. So I will be having you guys watch the movie Temple Grandin. For those of you that have not seen it, it is an excellent movie. It is a true story about a young woman. Her name is Temple Grandin. I can't say enough wonderful things. This young woman faced so many challenges for her life, for all of her life. She was teased and just treated differently because she saw the world differently, and just a brilliant young woman who luckily had the support of her family and her mother and her aunt, and she ended up doing just something so remarkable. She went and got a degree. But it just shows this movie is overcoming these challenges for her, and I find this movie just wonderful. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, this is through Swink Digital Campus, so you just go ahead and select the link. And then week 15, we're going to be doing an overview of medical assisting careers. So you're going to select the link for the medical assistant program through Fresno City College. And it's going to go over that program. There are two options in that program. We have our medical assistant associate's degree, and then we have our medical assistant certificate of completion. Very, very similar programs. The associate's degree only has 2 additional classes as opposed to the certificate of completion. So you may as well, right, just take 2 more classes and get that associate's degree. If you have, any, more in-depth questions and you want to talk to me about it, you can always schedule some office hours with me, and I'd be happy to discuss the program with you. Then our learning outcomes and objectives, allied health professions, which again, this is an objective we meet pretty much every week, and then integrating mental health awareness and sensitivity as it relates to allied health professionals, and then incorporating diversity, equity, and cultural awareness and emotional mindfulness. So now I am going to go into the assignments. All right, so I don't need to really discuss the discussion board. You guys should be used to this. So weeks 13 and 15, I'm not really going to touch on them. I am going to touch on the quiz. So this quiz, I want you guys to pay special attention when I'm discussing this because you are going to take an extra step, if you will, with this quiz. So you are going to be answering 5 questions. It's going to be a movie analysis. So after you watch the movie, again, here's the link, same one as in your learning content. Then you're going to download this document, okay? It's just a regular Word document. And you're going to answer the questions, okay? There's 5 questions. So please answer them as thoroughly as possible. Then you're going to save that document, okay? And actually, I'm going to view it as a student so you guys can see it. And after the document is going to have these questions right here, okay? This questions 1 through 5. And to successfully submit the quiz, all you're going to do is, and again, if you want to hit take the quiz first so you can see the way that it looks, it's not timed, okay? So this is fine if you want to hit take the quiz. It's just going to go over what the submission requirements are, how many points it's worth, how I'm going to be grading each one of your 5 responses, okay? And you're going to hit take the quiz. All right, so you're going to see it's just got 1 question worth 50 points. Why am I doing it like this? Because you're going to upload that file, okay? So you don't have to go through each quiz question. You're going to take your time, look through the document that I give you to download, answer the questions. Then when you're done, obviously you're going to save the document, then you're going to choose a file, okay? Let's just say it's this. And then there's your file, and then that's how you would submit your quiz, okay? And following the submission of your quiz, you will be able to see the answers. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to not go through and grade it, but you will be able to see the answers, okay? So I don't want to give you guys the answers, but there they are, okay? You see it right at the bottom. It's going to give you a screenshot of the questions with the answers so that you will know exactly what I was looking for, but then I'm going to go in and I'm going to grade each one of your guys' answers because you guys may have, different ways that you arrived at your answers. So please do be patient when I am grading. You're not going to get an immediate grade on this quiz, okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave student view. And that's all I have for Module 5. We're going to be coming up on the final module, Module 6. This is just another reminder about your SEP. If you have not scheduled your SEP appointment with the counselor, I suggest you do that right away. Please do remember, although it's not mandatory, and when I say mandatory, it is part of the learning outcomes in this class, but you can still pass the class without it, but it's discouraged. It's part of the learning outcomes. That is one of the points of this class, and it will cause you to lose points on some your Module 6 assignments, okay, if you do not get in and get in with the counselor. So I want you guys to keep in mind that the response, well, Ms. Rivera, I couldn't get in. This is why I discussed this in the overview video for the course about making that appointment early. Having 17 weeks to schedule a counseling appointment, you should be able to get in, okay? If you're not, then there may be a time management issue. So if you are struggling with time management, reach out to me and I can help you. But again, scheduling the appointment, taking the initiative, that is a student responsibility, okay? So please do keep that in mind. All right, I'll see you in the next video.